Hi guys, Rider here, back with another video, but this time it's not about the Saab, or let me refrain, it's not just about the Saab. Today I received this package. As you can see, it's from eBay, and the content is this Yamaha TDM 850 top fairing. As you might remember, I crashed my bike last year, and ever since I was trying to find plastic parts, fairings, top side fairings in the original color, but unfortunately it's a lot harder than it seems, and I really don't want to paint the bike. So yeah, the part is not in the best condition, but you know, just the fact that it's the original color will have to do. It's been on sale on eBay for at least 9 months, maybe more, so this gave me the opportunity to bid on it with the best offer option, and instead of 90 British pounds I paid 40 plus 24 shipping, and all in all I got a good deal, because these fucking plastic fairings are very expensive, and when you factor in how much the bike really is worth at this point, you can overpay grossly. So if you don't find solutions like this, or if you don't get a little bit lucky, then it's best to sell the banged up bike and buy something else. Okay, as far as the damages are concerned, so this top fairing will do nicely, but I also have to get this plastic which surrounds the instrument panel. It has a large chunk broken out of it. These are pretty expensive as well. At some point, a friend of mine who also has a TDM 850 found one on some Dutch site for 20 euros, I guess, but I'm thinking that it's long gone. Also, this wind deflector, which on the original setup ends somewhere here, is also expensive, but I like the more expensive one, which is taller and better deflects the wind. So that will be a lot of money as well. Also, this top fairing, this side fairing is also banged up real bad, but again I cannot find these fairings in the original color, in this gold color, so I'm going to patch it up. I'm going to try to fix the mounting points, because more than surely they are broken. So anyway, the crash bar has survived through 2 crashes, and I'll try to straighten it once again. And there are other scuffs and bangs, but I'll get it roadworthy, and for now it'll do. Let's see what else. My first crash you can see in one of my previous videos, so if you check out the other videos, and mainly the motorcycling videos on my channel, you'll see that I have a really funny video on my first crash. That was nothing serious as far as the bike is concerned, but I did bang up my right ankle a bit, but it eventually healed, so no biggie. Also on my channel you can see another video, also on my channel you can see another video in which I describe all the mods, or at least the most important mods that I did to this bike. You can also see this bike in the tip-top shape that it was. For a 17-year-old bike, it was in an excellent condition. So yeah, my heart bleeds, but ultimately I'm happy that I survived the crash. It was on a nice spring evening. The weather was just about getting warm here in Romania, and the motorcycling season was just about to start, and it was a whole day of riding for me, so I had a day off, and I rode since morning until evening. And after I got home, you know, I was still eager to ride, and I convinced a friend of mine, let's take another short ride, and we went on a nice twisty road just outside Kronstadt, and when we were heading back home, this friend of mine was the first bike, I was second, and there was a third bike behind us, and twilight had just set in, and at some point I saw that he put his hazards on, and we weren't riding like idiots, so, but the pace was let's say spirited, and you know, I saw his hazards blink like twice, 3 times, and the time it took my brain to process the information, I saw why he had put his hazards on, and there was a herd of cows in a corner with pretty bad visibility, and I slammed on the brakes. Unfortunately, I slammed on the rear brakes harder, and the back slid. I was able to keep the drift for a few meters, or I don't know for how long exactly, because everything happens so quickly that you really don't realize what's happening, at least we normal bikers, because Valentino Rossi and company will know how to react for sure. And I kept the bike upright, but then as the back was starting to grip, it was a case of a classic high side, and my collarbone took the biggest hit. Let me tell you that even though in most cases you will make a full recovery, the first 2 weeks are really no fun. But you know, when riding a bike, you always have to take into account that you will definitely fall. It's just a question of time. So yeah, this is the next project besides the Saab, getting this bike into a roadworthy condition, and catching up on some riding, because I really do miss it. Talking of the Saab, today I'm just going to show some parts. So as you know, I have some ignition problems, and it seems that this module is at fault. So I got the parts from an asshole who previously, when I ordered this part, he didn't send it. I got a pretty good deal, but as with any second-hand parts, there can be surprises, because I bought this vent because this joystick-like selector is broken. So on my part, this side here, this side is broken off, and it barely holds this joystick, and I was happy that this part seemed in a very okay shape, but when I received it and took it out, this joystick has a top case or something like that, so a grip. It has a grip, that is the word I'm looking for. So it has a grip. Let me try to focus. So it has a grip which you grab and set the angle of the vents inside, and when I took the part out from the box and grabbed on this vent to see how if it works okay, that knob, that part of it just broke into pieces, into little pieces. So yeah, Anyway, my mechanic friend told me that he will try to combine the two parts and solve the problem. We will see. So okay, the vents, this ignition module or whatnot, and I also bought these two seat heating buttons because, as you know, mine are not illuminated anymore, and I also discovered that this one is definitely broken because there is no clicking sound when you turn this knob, while on this there is. So yeah, but all these parts were very cheap. I paid something like less than 25 euros, and only this part, granted new, it's like 60 or 70 euros, something like that. So if this will be okay if at least one button will illuminate and the other can be put together like a little Frankenstein of buttons, then it will definitely be worth it. And yeah, so that's it for today, guys. So do check out some of my riding videos, because this crash about which I just told you is my second crash. I also had a first crash, a minor one, and I think I did a very nice video. It's funny. I'm not the only one falling in that video, so check it out. You'll have some fun. You'll have a laugh on my account shortly. And also there is another video on my channel in which you will be able to see all the mods that I did to this bike, and you'll be able to see it in its tip-top condition. So that's it for now, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. And let's say goodbye to my little chiquitita. Look at those.